Hey everyone, welcome to MTG808 Junior. This is Mike coming at you with another Artisan video. This time we are gonna sample some blue-black control. The first video I posted, it should be up by already. It was mono white Sobradas, so that's more of an aggressive approach. Now I'm gonna scale it back to more of a control approach. For some of you who don't know what that means, basically aggressive creatures, you just throw a whole bunch of creatures and you just kind of attack strategically. But control, it's another aspect where you kind of control the field, so then you can make way for your bigger threats. So this is I'm gonna put in my take on control. Before we do that, let's see. We want to let you know we do have a WordPress. Let me load this up for you. Oh. Okay, WordPress. Let me show that here. We keep track of what we post up our content. Tournament recaps. We also have a Patreon. Our Patreon. Thank you so much for our Patreon subscribers. The tournaments we run, the prizes and stuff are all donated by our Patreons. Thank you so much. We use it for the prizes. We also use it for our scholarship tournaments. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. When you get the chance, go ahead, hit the bell, thumbs up, subscribe, tell your friends about it. Let everybody know that we do have Hawaii has a youth scene, and here it is. So let's look at the deck. So again, blue black control. Control, what you're trying to do is just kind of handle the battlefield until you're ready to kind of come in with your threats. So the threats are in the form of Nightveil Predator, 2 double blue, double black for a 3/3 flying death touch, and hexproof. That's a lot of words. That were 3 very relevant words on a creature. Flying, you have evasion. Death touch is it's a removal on a creature, and hexproof. Other players can't touch this. It's like the song. The only other way they could is they force me to discard it, or in terms of a sacrifice outlet. Tomebound Lich, 3 mana for a 1/3 creature, death touch, lifelink, and essentially what this does, when it enters the battlefield or deals combat damage to a player, I get to loot, meaning I get to draw a card and discard a card. It's really good later games, so that way I can kind of gain some life back. It's a good blocker against the aggro decks, especially mono red. Mono red seems to be a threat. It seems to be a threat, and and all the faster decks. In terms of removal suite, we do have 3 copies of this figure, -2/-2 until end of turn. Tyrant Scorn, you can 1 or 2 things. You can destroy a target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less, or return a creature to their owner's hand. So it's also a tempo play. It's also good on the other end, just because, let's just say, if they have like something that could potentially destroy my creature, I can go ahead and bounce that back to my hand, and their spell fizzles. Thought Erasure, what it does, I look at their hand, I take a card from it, and then I just kind of set up my next draw. Epic Downfall, a 2/of, exile target creature with converted mana cost 3 or greater. It's pretty good against creatures who are just big itself. Murder, just straight up value, just destroy target creature. Cry the Canarium, it's our board wipe. All creatures get -2/-2 in a turn. If they were to die, they actually go straight to exile, so they can't come back. Sinister Sabotage, kind of straight up counter magic, and I get set up my draw. Narset, part of reveal. This deck is running a Planeswalker, so for those who don't know, Planeswalkers, they're kind of like an added player to the game. So when it comes to combat phase, or you can choose to attack the player or the planeswalker. Same thing goes with spells, especially like the burn spells, shock, slaying fire, skewer the critics. The text now says it deals X amount of damage to any target. Any target could be player or planeswalker creature. And what this particular planeswalker does is essentially my opponent can't draw more than one card each turn, and I get to look at my library, look at the top 4 cards of my library, and I take a non-creature card and put that into my hand, and put the rest of the cards back in the bottom in any order. So it's card advantage. We do have Chemist's Insight for card draw. 3 colorless, 1 blue, draw 2 cards. Jumpstart. So Jumpstart, the mechanic is you discard a card, you pay its casting cost, and you do whatever the card says. And we have Devious Cover Up. So what this card does, it counters the spell, but it exiles. And what it does is I can take 4 cards from my graveyard and put them back into my library. So it's deck advantage. So I'm going to be refueling my deck with threats or with disruption spells and permission spells, so that I can essentially have gas throughout the game. So in terms of lands, 10 islands, 10 swamps, 1 Mystic Sanctuary to bring a instant or sorcery from my graveyard to the top of my library, and Dismal Backwater to kind of gain me life. Okay, let's start. Buffalo. I like that name. Let's see what we got here. It's like an interesting hand. No disruption spells. I kind of would want to lean towards disruption spells, and although these 2 are nice, but then the fact that I do need double black, it's hard. So I'm gonna mulligan this, and this hand doesn't seem any better. So I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan one more time. This seems reasonable. I'm gonna keep this. So I'm gonna tuck the Narset and the Nightveil Predator. So I do have some action here. So I'm gonna have to hold on the fort just a little bit. Black white. This seems to be another black white life gain. Yeah, life gain. All right. Oh, yes. Sure. I'm gonna pass and turn. You could play a Johnny's Pride meet. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna counter that. I'm gonna keep that on top. And he's gonna come in at 4, give me 4 life. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna wipe the board now. Mine Rod, discard 2 cards. And 2. Oh, Narset. The only reason why I kept the Narset is because I can get another card back.
Bound by threat, keep an open mind.
I am going to keep Sinister sabotage. Probably should have kept the murder. Was there a murder? Oh no, there was a Cryptocanarium. Yeah. Mine are not very nice. What is he doing? Okay. I'm going to need another card. Ooh, I felt good. Cracked my neck there. This guy's on the clock.
I have just the trick for this.
I'm gonna take Thought Erasure. I was gonna see what's underneath there. What is this? Whenever a creature. So. Wow, okay. Oh, you keep that. So this person needs a land. Does this person get a land? So this card is gonna be a little bit of a hassle just because if I were to cover up, they can do consecrate and exile a card. Hard for me to so I have to play around this card, especially because they have two of them. It's a good match. It'll be a grindy match, but and this person scoops it up. Okay. All right. Let's get to our next game. Alright. I'm gonna keep this hand. A red deck. So I'm gonna lead in with this first. Attackers. Resolves. Okay. Let's see what's underneath. Let's get rid of Annex. Yeah. Sure. Pass the turn. Sure. Now's my chance. I'm gonna respond with getting rid of the Scorch Spitter. Sure. I am going to play a land. I'm going to exile this spell. Yes. Okay. So the board's cleared so far. So I'm just gonna start coming in with Night Veil Predator. I'm gonna attack first. I'll attack. So I'm gonna wait a bit so I can cast Insight. Sure, I'll land. Okay, so I'm gonna cast 600 Insight at the end of his turn. Okay, my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm pretty loaded, so I'm gonna just. I'm gonna attack. What do I have in my graveyard? Okay. I'm gonna play Narset.
If you wish to surrender now, I understand. Hone your prowess.
Okay, and enter. Alright, so far so good. I like that. Okay. Play last turn. Going to minus.
With thoughtfulness before action.
Figures are good. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go into combat. All right. All right, end turn. I could have played a Narset, but I just kind of want to kind of bluff spells. Scorcher. I'm gonna devious cover up that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna shuffle all 4 of these back into my library. So it's gonna exile the spell. Now you can shuffle it. Sure. So I'm gonna let him attack Narset. At the end step, I will destroy it. So that way, he's kind of forced to. He would have to use his mana on his next turn to escape the Elemental Hound. Okay. Ooh, okay. If I could play another one, if you're worried you could have 2 flame sweep, I can just bounce one back. Alright, so I'm gonna play another one. I'm gonna get a little bit more aggressive on him. Alright, let's end the turn. He's up. Oh, here we are. He's probably gonna escape. Alright, here we go. Okay, so first I'm gonna come at him. 4. Let's see what's there. Yeah, I figured flame sweep. Oof. We're trying to get to another flame sweep. Oh man. The reeds. Sure. I'm just gonna get rid of it now. Then my turn. I'll attack. He'll go down. All right, let's go. Let's all swing it on in. Alright, let's get in. Oh, we can probably do one more. Yeah, let's one more match. Emperor Penguin. Okay, not a big fan of this hand. Not enough mana. So I'm gonna mulligan this. Oh, I can do this. So put the Johnny Gone that. I'll keep this hand. Put an island underneath. Alright, let's see what this guy's rocking. Ah, pass. Really? Oh, I'm scared of the Impassion Orator. Oh, I want to keep that on top. That looks like a fun card. Yeah. That looks cool. Impassion Orator again. Alright, here we go. I can't let. I should let him slide because he doesn't have black mana. No black mana with me. He can't spectacle. Yeah. Let's just get rid of it now. Sure. All right. Alright, take a hit. What do you got for me?
Focus and meditate and prepare.
Oh, whiff. Alright. Big whiff. Yes. 2 life. Yep. Yeah, let's get rid of it now. I would want to be able to.
Keep an open mind.
Artisan. Alright. So he's also the third black source. Sure. Alright. Yep, no blocks. Insight, the draw some cards. There we go. Okay, so yep. Okay, so sure, we can do that. Yep. Try for 2. Yep. Yeah. Discard an island, draw 2 cards. Okay. Okay, so let's kind of let's wipe the board a little bit. And yep. So yeah, this guy was kind of looking for black sources. All right. So it's gonna be a long game. Oh, there it is. Let's sabotage this. I'll just put that in the graveyard. I have a devious cover up so I can just get it back. Oh, there's my other one. My second one, excuse me. Alright. Yes. Sure. Sure. I could be doing it on their turn, but I'm just gonna get rid of them now. Okay, so thought erasure. Let's get rid of their Dawning Angel. Yeah, just keep it on top. Okay. Primate's good. Next. And turn. So I think for the most part, I think I got this. I'm going to destroy a target creature. Okay. Alright. I was able to stabilize at 10. That one's gonna get covered up. I'm gonna bring back 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna take action. And turn. Oops, excuse me. Oh, that's it. Sure. It's gonna resolve. Turn. Let's see what it can do. Pretty much I'm just gonna pretty much gonna murder it. Okay. I'm just gonna draw cards. Gonna land. Alright. Land's gonna resolve. Gain your life. I was gonna dump this already. Discard a island. Summon it. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do that one more time. Yes. I'm going to.
I know 88 ways to defeat you. Pick one.
So what do I have in here? That's a sanctuary. I am going to put Chemist's Insight take action. And next. And turn. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I'm gonna get it.
I have just the trick for this.
I'm gonna take a murder. Play a land for turn and pass turn. Oh, I'm gonna end the turn. Draw me some more cards. Alright, so my play a land for turn, play Nightbell Predator. Next.
Hone your prowess.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. So any sort of sack effect would have forced me to just to get rid of Nightbell Predator. Or it's that flyer. Flyer with a whole bunch of pump spells. Okay. And the clock begins. Second main. Yeah, that resolves. Gonna attack with the predators. Alright. And turn. So with pacifism, these figures do not do anything because they are hexproof. Resolves. Yep. Gains a life. Alright, attacks. Let's see where the attack's going. Oh yeah, I'm gonna Tyrant Spawn, destroy target creature. Spell fizzles. Yep, spell resolves. My turn. Okay, next. I'll attack.
Practiced against many foes like you. With thoughtfulness before action.
Oh, whiff. Okay, and turn. And good game. So 3 matches. This is definitely a deck to look out for in the Artisan tournament. Yeah. Again, if you liked the video, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If anything, we really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Peace.